France! It's true, from Not Ideal Gaming. Back. I know I took Monday off, but I was having these like crazy internet issues. Xfinity never let me know that they were done their work, but it's been days now, so I guess they are. But we're back with more Final Fantasy XVI. 16? 16. Not 17. I'm not playing the sequel. That would be record turnaround time. But I'm very, very excited to jump back in. I had a super stressful day, physically and emotionally. So I'm excited to chill and slash some beasties and continue this amazing story. According to the PS5, I'm 68% done. Oh, I forgot that I was here with this beautiful water. Beautiful water. But we are going to go back and speak to Nid back at the base. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a shorter stream, but for Final Fantasy XVI, that means like 3 hours instead of 4.
I'm telling you, it's true.
I heard it from Alta's own lips. Now, do I need to speak with her downstairs? Like in her workshop area? You know what, let's do slightly, just ever so slightly. That's a little better. Didn't really move much. So like, the hair. Too much. Is that good? Is that good? I think that's pretty good. We'll see. We'll see. It's not like my posture's gonna get any better. Sitting in one spot for 3 hours. Oh, thanks, Jost. Or Jost.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Oh, I love this music.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
All
I'm
right.
going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is...
That looks like a
for-
ship.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
The Enterprise!
Enterprise.
Yeah! Shout out to Final Fantasy 1.
Me and my dad designed it together.
And 4.
Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water.
Through the
Ours
water.
is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is,
Alright.
it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
I don't
Is
know.
there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making.
Ah, Papa gets all the honeys.
The sack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
Mm-hmm.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
Right.
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Okay.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Alright.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
So, is this going to be a fetch quest within
I can't make head nor tail of them.
home?
Luckily,
With the hideaway
you don't need to.
Right. Well. Now, can I get there from that other side? In fact, that's the quicker route.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh, you know what I saw online here. You know how I was talking about how, what does it mean to master stuff and stuff like that? All you have to do is hit details, and you can see the attribute bonus adds a third limit break gauge. Battle techniques. This is so cool, right? Changes attack style. This is so cool. So, like, for example, if I went to Wicked Wheel, it's like, okay, what happens if I master it? Allows assignment to any icon. Well, that's kind of... I mean... Wait, what about down thrust? Ooh, so if I use down thrust after Wicked Wheel, which we have been doing... So, I wonder... But, really though, like for the... Wait a minute. Why is it saying that I have more... There was a new weapon. Weird. What's strange though, is like, I must not have a lot of mastered abilities. Oh, like Rising Flames is mastered. Okay. Is Rising Flames really my only mastered, like, regular ability? Really? I could upgrade this right now. I do like that ability. Increase hits and ability radius. I like that. Increase number of hits if I upgrade that one. See, that's the thing though, is like these are such big damage dealers that I kind of want to save up for those. But also, if I mastered one of these, I could throw it on another icon. It almost makes me want to equip the ability point upgrade thingy. Nah.
I went up to give some breeze.
Alright.
Can I ask a favour?
Hell with it.
He always looks so like...
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
He always looks so
She
perturbed.
said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Cavallotto in here, will you?
All right.
Can Doosville, baby doll. Well.
So Lid's
His
wrote us
anvil's
all
very
in here again,
dirty.
Typical.
Typical.
If that's what it takes to get to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And
His voice is like almost as
what is
gravelly.
it we need to do exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special
Fetch
kind
west.
of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
Noted.
One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
Quest accepted. Letting off steam 1. Does he have a separate
You're
quest?
going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
We've had Gav come with us before, right? But let's take Otto.
Otto, you're with me.
Why not?
Right then. Where do we find this Stardust? And how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads and stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dally Mill Inn.
Aye.
I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and
Yous
see the
two.
supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
He's look at that grimace. Well, make for the river. Right there. Okay. Not too far. Excuse me. Not too far. Okay. Yeah, it's been so hot in Denver. I have my AC on, but I feel like my PS5 is still chugging. There he is.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with this Stardust stuff's a good idea. He's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Well, can I even get there this way? Oh, look at him! What's up, little buddy? Don't want to step on you. Got it.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Got it. Down there. Give me all that precious, precious sand. Anything up here? I wonder if the last bit is going to be in, like, the gaping maw of an enemy. Oh, I see you item. You're not what I need. Ah, cheeky.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
What do you think, Otto? Oh, he's got a whole bag of the stuff. A whole bag.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
I also hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Sure. Something on your mind, buddy? And this is why I brought Otto. I feel like we've had Gab with us a lot, but not as much.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started.
Oh, Otto.
When we first met, I had you down as a spoiled little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
Oh, Otto.
But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush.
Give over.
All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts,
A rebel.
put them back on their feet, gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Thanks, Betty. Appreciate you. Well,
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taking its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
I got my Periphery shirt on since I bought Periphery tickets today. So pumped for that show.
Right.
For those 2 shows.
Ready to go home, boy?
Arf. Deliver the Stardust. Speak with Blackthorn. Back to the incredible music. Ah!
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Do. I mean, we all know it's not gonna be everything. He
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you,
Okay.
Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
That's cool. Yeah, but I mean, we know I got 500 ability points for that. Hello.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Back to mid. Back to mid we go.
I went up to give some greens to the truck.
You know, I like that the sword is more powerful than my previous sword, but it's kind of plain looking. Is that bad? Like, it still looks cool, don't get me
I
wrong.
just started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
She's like, you know, I showed you 3 things, right?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. One down,
Excellent.
2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
How about that?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? That's
What's her
rude.
name? Right.
If it says what's her name for her, of course it has her actual name.
Oh, Sid, is this
Well,
about
she
the
still has a
helm?
brand.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then.
Ah.
Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in.
Just said that.
It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood.
Who wrote these
If
violent?
sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up
Is it
residence
like
there.
a dragon?
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Danger's my middle
see.
name.
Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would that help?
Oh.
Very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Right. Well. 40 renown as whale. I don't see a new thing though. Oh well. The Central Sandbreak.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Vales. Leave anything you don't
Right.
need behind.
Well. I think I remember that we need to go up here first. Yup. Yep. Bound over to Coulter's Gate. Right? Yeah. And this gives us an excuse to ride Ambrosia, who we love. Clearly. Come on, girl.
Good girl.
Girl. Do do. And we get to grab a couple of items on the way. What up? Heads up, Black Widow. Ah!
Time to fight.
No, it isn't. Run away! Dismount!
Straight home now.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
Now
The,
go.
Ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Just so nonchalantly, I'll just go destroy this massive creature. I probably should have started with Garuda, actually.
Anybody home?
Oh, hi.
This must be our unwanted visitor.
Buddy.
Time to go.
Ah, it even says unwanted visitor. Excuse you. Oh, cheeky. Fine. You can just take this. Let's limit break it just to finish it quickly.
Forgive me.
Whoa! I wasn't paying attention to my health at all. Oh, he cast Doom on me. That's what it was. Totally forgot about that. Skip. Oh, so it's like if I'm in that, maybe? Because my health was like full, right? Yeah. My health was full. We'll save the tornado. It's already halfway done. Yeah, no thanks. Wait! Unreal with that dodge.
Nice try.
That's gotta do him, yeah. So the Doom must be the countdown, and then it does the ring, and if you're inside the ring, then you're dead. It's the only thing that makes sense why I died earlier. Dealt with.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. But don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Quest letting off steam too. The Eye of the Warrior. Yeah, no thanks. We never use strength tonics anyway. You know, I thought these ruins were special for some reason. I had a feeling. Back to mid. I wonder what the third thing is going to be. And how many ability points it'll give me. It's like exactly... Oh, wait! Wait a tick. That might have given us enough renown for our next prize.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Hello, Desi.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Oh, bearer's plate. To me, right? Boo!
You earned this.
Boo. 7:15
Okay.
is the next
I may
one.
have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Think you can help?
Well, we did everything. What about you? You're fine, right? Oh, you still have the one. The Destroyer of Worlds or whatever it is. This one. The Breaker of Worlds. 50 renown. 20,000 gil. A fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. In the Rosarian ruins. Does that mean like Phoenix Gate? I feel like that means Phoenix Gate. We'll see where mid takes us.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. Shortly.
Oh, Clive,
Excellent.
rubbing it
Another
in.
job well done.
Rubbing it
Just
in.
one remaining.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
Bit of a booger.
Plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze.
I mean, yeah.
Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light.
The briny deep.
I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Aye. Girl, you gotta go see your dad's grave. Like, you gotta do it. You can't avoid the current situation. Off to Tomes. So we need, what, like 165 more renown for the next thing? I do really wonder, too, because it doesn't give, like, a specific location. It says Rosarian Ruins. The only ruins I know in Rosaria are at the Phoenix Gate.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
No matter whose funeral it is. So I think we want to maybe check that out. We'll see where Tomes
Hippocrates, do you have the
sends
moment?
us.
For you, Clive, always.
Always.
Well, actually, it's submit this time.
Well.
Take a look at this.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine.
Oh, is that all?
She's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine.
at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of... pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
Okay.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Time for letting off Steam 3.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
Oh, we're taking Homegirl for sure.
Assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
As much as I want to take Jill.
Always. Well,
we've spent like the whole game with her.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Yeah, I gotta take Homegirl with me for sure.
So
let's see if it puts her first, like it did with Otto.
Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Tarja.
All right. So,
I want to see her.
What are we fetching?
I have taken the.
Well, I guess Otto didn't invite, did he?
Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
Perfect.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Oh, she sounded so... Oh, Jill.
Hippocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Okay, that made me feel a little bit better. To Northreach.
Now,
to the market.
Where's Tarja?
There she is.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Tarja.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right.
Sure.
What should I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
It sounds like we're just making a stew or something. like we're just making food. Rather than, you know, something that needs...
Or be gone.
If that's what you want.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
I wonder if you got yourself down to 0, if she would, like, give you money. I'm gonna do this just so that it doesn't say 1 out of 2 anymore.
I should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
It's not like we can't afford it.
Well, did you find everything?
I did.
Starting off with like an hour-long set of fetch quests. It's bad. We did just do, like, we finished the last episode with a bunch of epic stuff.
Pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Didn't you say you needed to, like, do something while we were here? Yeah, here we go.
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Oh, we're by the lake. I love these little side things. They're so great.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
That's why I brought you.
I think you might be right.
That's why I brought you
in all the
specifically.
years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
She's almost got like an Irish accent.
What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you.
Real slick.
Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring...
This piano theme right now.
You're appreciated too. By all of us.
Now this makes me wonder what happens if you pick Gav and Jill. Like what kind of conversations you have.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Well, that was lovely. This is one of my favorite field themes, too. So much so, I'm going to run over and get this item. Just so we can listen to it for a little bit. Really, the music in this game is like... S tier. Straight up. Straight up. Oh, that's not what we want. Bick. And is this going to be the last thing? Like, are we finally going to get this ship? Or is something horrible going to happen?
Socrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Mm-hmm. I'm never drinking again. I don't care whose funeral it is.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
He's like, actually, we had everything here. I was just making a sandwich.
How we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And
now
that we
I want a
have all
sandwich.
the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently,
This
it'll
is
be
like a
ready
whole,
soon.
Thank you.
a whole ordeal.
All of you.
But especially you,
Right
Jill.
then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Girl?
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame.
Light at the end of the
I
tunnel.
was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
Oh,
When both the
Tomes.
shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Give me them ability points. Another 500. Heck yeah.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Nobody has any coins, right? But you know what we didn't do? We didn't go... I'll walk from here to the dim, and then if it doesn't let us back inside the ruins, which I don't think it will, then we'll just go back to Mid. Excuse me.
Damn bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Over here!
Get wrecked.
Get him!
Only 30 experience, but... I don't want to fight all these little guys. I will.
Fire and flame!
Ah, crud.
This one. Stay down.
Man, did you hear him go, stay down? Oh, I better be able to open this. It'd be unfortunate if I just fought at this guy's for no reason. Okay, good. I want to see if the Ender of Worlds or whatever is actually here. It said it was a fallen giant, so I'm assuming it's going to look like the big boy that we fought when we were actually in the ruins. And I don't think that we can open this. Oh well. No prompt. Future DLC, perhaps? Maybe, baby? Didn't I see an item? Oh. Pretty much a straight shot from here, right? Yeah. Well, they might not mean the fallen ruins. They might be mean the ruins of Rosaria itself. But we'll see if this just takes us to the Bummer. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know. Really don't know. Because what else would be considered the Rosarian ruins? Unless we, like, get access to something else later? Or maybe, once we finish the Enterprise, it'll open us back up to some places that we couldn't have gone before. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Since we're going to report back to Mid. Just chill, bro. Clearly on my way there.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Okay. To the Black Hammer we go.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Wouldn't you want a smaller hammer if you want precision? Just saying. Sometime later. It's looking interesting.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What if I want, like, a fancy new sword?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Now I have to go see my father.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. you see. One last chance, just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Oh, Clive.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Sod our plans.
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be
one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Won't be but a mo. Oh, wait.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Were you born yesterday, Clive?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Cheeky.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
No, am I gonna have to go to my room to read it?
Tidings, Uncle.
Nope. My dear boy, my journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I penned you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Uncle Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Exactly one eye. Gav.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Aye.
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Personally.
With me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got
You're
some
dang
things
right
to
she
take
will.
care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Wait, we're going to the old hideout? Oh. But there's a side quest! And a plussy side quest. Darn it. Sid's Legacy Central Storm. Oh. Oh, we have his theme. Five years hence.
I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end.
Oh, Clive. So wise.
So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
You tell him, buddy.
May we join you?
Oh, it's Homeboy. Oh, and Karen's here too?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you.
Sounds like another Icon.
Well, scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
I love how they're...
caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
I love how there are just certain people here who are just like giants.
Glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
With my 3 little rat tails. I want that side quest. I want it.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh, Goots. Are we gonna get a new little thingy? We certainly are. We're making some moves here. Now, where's my plus? Hello? There it is. You've got it. Ooh. Reading table and weird sciences.
He cracked the crystal too.
But what on my reading table is giving me a side quest? Wait, is this new? Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. By that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Heck yeah.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
So there's 3 side quests we unlocked. Heck yeah. I think this is the one we just did. Yeah, a bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toe.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
We're just gonna rock all of this renown while we're here. This is awesome. We're just getting a ton of new... Got a trophy. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it ain't just the forge. Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blacksmith's Blues 2. Man. Well, let's go open this up just in case. We'll do that first, and then we'll speak to Blackthorn and Karen on the way back. Or we could speak with Goat first. since that'll be kind of like looping around. And technically, we got that one first. So. Weird science from my heart and from my hand. Why don't people understand my inventions?
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities.
This guy sounds like a
And
snake.
The stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample sheet
Bomb ash.
obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb
A
king.
bomb
They
king.
leave behind when they die, see?
Yikes.
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Bomb king. Oof.
I think Mid might need some help.
Mid's not here. Buddy. Well, let's see where the Bomb King might be. Woo. Oh wait, it's a special... There he is. Cursebreaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into the nearby wood. The Croc in Sandbreak. Discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. Ew. The Croc? Kupo. Are you in the hunt for the Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. So the Croc in Sandbreak. Let's talk to Goat first.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Aye.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain members.
Good.
And it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say.
10 out of 10.
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto. Bit late for that, I'd say. There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha.
and the Dame, and, well, Lady Karen, but only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
So a talent is 10,000 gil.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Look at Desiree just looking in.
I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right.
Very true.
But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. It was something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Excellent.
Well,
excellent.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
No.
Little bit of levity. Love it. Love it. Let's get rid of this little coin here.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? Study it well, Clive.
Yeah, we're good on that. Alright, so we'll talk to... Oh, that's just showing us where the bomb is. And it was like the croc in Sandbreck.
She was building a ship.
I wonder if that's going to be where the cellar takes us.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Because I'm Sid.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. Well, I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating my treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them.
And now I want soup.
Which is why I
Everything is making me hungry.
that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith.
Maybe he needs to, like, eat a snowball.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Alright. Yeah, but we'll talk to Homeboy while we're right here.
Blackthorn, you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised it.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it...
Is this gonna
we
improve
could
our
own the
weapons?
curse breakers with even better blades.
Heck yeah.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're dang right.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
So do we need to talk to Karen?
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Karen is just the center of all this stuff.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now?
No.
Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that.
Stop mooning at me.
Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Daramil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Well.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Okay, we're ticking off all these boxes.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different...
So he needs like a dinosaur bone.
As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so.
That's where, that's
like
going to be that arena that we saw.
Good hunting, Clive.
Heck yeah, I know exactly where that is. I know exactly where that is. No more green stuff in here? Cool. So, I think... I can't go anywhere? No! Oh, that stinks! Boo! So I can't... Oh, that stinks. Oh wow. So we need to advance the story a bit. Crud, that stinks. I was getting all excited to cross off all those side quests. Sorry, Torgal, you're just gonna have to go hungry, boy. Oh, pets! You're such a good dog. Onward! Now... Wait, now? And there's a side quest here? Interesting. Steps of the Forgotten. Let's not do this yet, though. Let's check out what the side quest says.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Yeah, let's grab this side quest and then we'll just start ticking off all the other stuff.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Oh, and you can see the thing.
I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 10 guild. Yes! Nailed it! Get wrecked. Come on over here, Betty. We're almost filled up for our limit break again. Hello?
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
These guys sound shady.
Well met, friend. My
Well
brother
met.
and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of
This
us
is a
to fetch it,
trap.
but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share.
This is like the easiest
But
setup to spot
the
ever.
skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Shady buggers.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Get Cart is the name of the side quest. And it's just right here. The vaults. I mean, it's right here. Why not?
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Of course not.
But if
Not
there
even
are bandits
a
lying
little
in
bit.
wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Might as well get nuts with this, right? Let's do this. Buddy. That hit the wrong dude? Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. 25k though. New enemies. Yeah, give me that. There we go. Get staggered, bro. That ought to... Oh, that didn't do it. There we go. There we go. Enemy slain. I'm almost at another level. That's pretty sick.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
I have to find the cart too.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
These guys are shady as heck.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yeah, I don't know about those two. 500 experience for that, though. That'll do. Well, see ya. Quick 5 hundo experience, I'll take that. Alright, let's go talk to Homeboy. At the inn. This is the blacksmith one, I think, right?
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do? Calm yourself. We don't know for sure.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignat.
Ruined.
I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please,
Eccentric indeed.
allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignat. Would you mind
Very good. Sure.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You are but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
Why doesn't he just ask for the sword?
I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
Mm-hmm.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Thank you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's up there. Well, then up there we shall go. Ambrosia!
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, fly, fly. Ah, look at Jill on her chocobo. Yeah, because remember when we were exploring, they were like, "You're not allowed over here." What's up, little bitties? Fly, fly, fly! Why is that so much fun? These random wild chocobos. You know, do you think chocobos taste like chicken? Or are they a little bit like rougher since they are pretty muscly? Don't know. And now I want chicken. I had chicken for lunch. I want chicken again. I've been trying to be healthy. But all I want is food that's terrible for me. Hello then.
We've got company.
You know what, let's just do this real quick.
Tear the bastard's head off.
Get wrecked, everyone. Since that's just taking all of his stamina away, we'll just do that, yeah. Woo! Why not? Really could have sworn I... You know what? Let's just do that. Buddy. Get owned. And a level up? What up?
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
Ambrosia? Please just warp me back there. Thank you. Such a kindness.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Wyvern's sick.
A formidable name indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
Well, you can't say Clive or
Redeem
Sid,
here
so...
tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
Sounds like a katana.
Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
Shout out to this dude.
A far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is.
So it is.
I'm locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Fantastic.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
No. Renfield, don't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
My pleasure.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Something super dope, no doubt. So there was the thing in Sandbrack. This is Central Sandbrack. It was across the bridge, right? Or wait, no, the, unnamed chapel. Baywatch? It was called, like, the... Must watch... What was it called? I think it's in the cellar. I feel like it's in the cellar. Let's see. Let me look and see.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Vales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Yeah? What's happening? Oh, because they're getting ready for war or whatever. I remember now. To the cellar. Like, it did say Saint Brec, right? Because, like, you know there's gonna be hunt over here. You know there's gonna be a hunt over here. I can't remember if I already bought something here. Well, nothing's happening. Crud. I mean, it's not an old... It's... the old road... The Imperial... Oh!
Good girl.
Because I didn't know that there was a place that we hadn't been. Over here. Oh, it's like far away. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Maybe this is where the bomb is? This is where we want to go. Imperial Chase. Oh, when the music is changing. This is like a little town.
Back to the stables, girl.
Back to the stables, girl, eh? Black blood. Heaven Hall. There's the croc. What's that I'm talking about? Just goes to show. And you know, we're going to have to go back to the sands and explore that huge area too. Because there's a lot that we haven't explored over there. But we might as well tick this off. Oh, it's in a super dope area. Heck yeah. Grab a sharp fang for my trouble. Whoa. He's got a true huge, yeah. Bob King. Let's go, Waddy. Coronation.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
This one.
He even said, "Greetings, Your Majesty." I love it. Is he showing just like as a normal enemy? He is showing as a normal enemy. And he doesn't have a stamina bar, so... He's got a ton of health. Whoa! Let's do this. I need one of my... You know, you'd think Jill's ice would do like a ton of damage. Ooh, let's grab a potion real quick. He's almost done. We'll hit him with this. Alright, this'll do him. Yeah, 10,000 damage. Notorious Box Lane! Almost at 2 grand ability points. That'll do. Bomb Ember. What up? Used in crafting. Hello.
The rain is over. Now to collect your ash. Let's see if there's any more.
If there's any more, yeah.
That should do it. He's more than this. He can fetch it himself.
He can fetch it himself. Alright, so let's drop this off to the dame while we're here. And then we'll go to Martha's Rest, and from Martha's Rest we can go and we can slay some of those elder antelopes.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Man, I hope she doesn't have something crazy for us to do.
I want to see.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and all
Hello?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
My good lad.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake.
15
and for
million
Otto's.
or whatever.
For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well.
I shall accept your
Otto is
bauble.
lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry about that.
Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Alright. One down. Well, so we're done with stuff in Sandbrack. So, let's go here. Tick these two off as well. Go talk to Martha. And then we just need those antelope bones or whatever type they were.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Thump thump.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
Not my
His
Otto.
death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and
Girl?
you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Thanks, girl.
I will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
If he's still with us. Crud, it's the other way. Cressida. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. Okay. That's where I thought. So, we'll tick that off, and then we should be good to go back. Because I think everything else is going to be done. Green sheaves. And we'll use ambrosia to get there faster. Chill, buddies. Y'all can chill.
Alright.
Thanks. Oh, I can't read this while I'm in combat, can I?
Get him!
If they want to run away, we should let them run away. I'm wasting all my...
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
Okay. Interesting. Let's rip a...
That's better.
Potion.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Hey, y'all. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about me. Mr. Minotaur. We know that it would be. That's why we're running.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, you would seem like just the place.
Quest destination nearby. Oh, I do need to...
Bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Over here.
Let's do this. Why not? Just rip them all up. And I guess we might as well just do this, right? Like, get wrecked. I want to save the one fire ability, though, just in case. Just in case there's, like, a really big dude that shows up. Oh. Shouldn't the spoil say really big bones?
No. Will it be enough, I wonder?
It's big bone. Already cleaned.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Certainly is. He's my best friend!
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
I think that does it. 1, 2, and 3. And all sorts of pluses. Let's go turn all these things in. I thought there was a Harpocrates one. Well, we'll do them in order. We'll go 1, 2, 3.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Nick told me she was building a ship.
And that took care of the one, right? We still have, like, the Destroyer of Worlds or whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. Breaker of Worlds. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. That makes me think it is, like, by the dim.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
That sounds like Lady Karen.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
So we have to speak to Karen for 2 different things now. She's gonna be like, what is it? Jeez. So since we have to talk to her for two things, let's talk to the blacksmith first.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Heck yeah.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Can you make me something cool with it? Maybe?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent will be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got materials.
Right. I will.
What materials? Blacksmith's Blues 2. We're at 660 right now already. Excalibur? I'm sorry. I feel like we're not gonna have the materials. Yeah!
Okay, yeah.
You know it.
So, what'll it be?
I have the materials.
No scratches, right?
What up? Can I reinforce Excalibur?
That it? Fine.
Look at it. Looks pretty dope. Excalibur, that's so sick. Oh, it's all the way over there, yeah.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another, and our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
Oh!
But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Fair enough.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Well, it'd be great if it was like 5 million gil has been added to your account.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump.
This lump!
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Oh,
speaking of which,
poor goat.
I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh! So you remember what's happened to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledges are square.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
It's the only grail.
All because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
And this is why you do
How
side
long did
quests
you
in
know
this
Sid
game.
before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship. Which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sit up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close. Promising me one day sail the seas again. That was... before fate stepped in. And said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day. And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt. And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
I love this backstory. It's so cool. In a flashback? We get to hear Sid again! Oh, I'm so happy! Is this where they find the hideaway?
Too clever for his own good, was Sid.
This is so sick.
For what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown.
Oh, I
But it
miss
can't
it.
have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
We've gotten a lot of Otto backstory in this episode.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
I love it.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
You should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Oh,
But then, why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go with the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
Just think this all started...
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
This all started with a note from Goat saying, I need your help.
Before you go...
Incredible.
Sid would have wanted you...
Oh, and we get this for our room?
But that's...
I love it.
This'll do me just fine.
Amazing.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Incredible. I love it so much. So much. Sid's goblet. Let's, because I want to look at that.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
You know what, though? Since this is a plus, let's go do this one first, just in case. Just in case. And this is the dude who sounds like a snake.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Dum-dum.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Now, is this gonna, like, help with my potion potency or something? I wonder what the plus is for. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
No, you have not.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
So I'll be able to keep
What
more?
kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Olympic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Heck yeah. And that's perfect for when we forget to refill our potions.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
I think.
Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Quest complete. So, I think when we turn in... Oh, never mind. We're good to go now. Treated potion satchel. What up? Inventory increased. Crushing it. 6 for regular potions. Yo. That's sick. Let's speak to Karen real quick. And then we'll go back and we'll cash in our reputation. Because I think it was 7:15 was the next one. Is this like a crane? It's pretty cool. It's an amateur twitcher.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
We have Excalibur, no big deal. Sword looks sick.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
He's like, no, I'm a giant frost wolf.
Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Ah, there you go.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
I brought 5 for later, is more like it.
Can I? Nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. Bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
And that's 4 side quests down.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah, but that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, The Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Eikon's power.
Like
Consider
me.
that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the Eikons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are
Yeah.
fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Heck yeah.
Oh, he's more than an ally.
You come
He's
shaking
a
my
friend.
camera. Oh, careful, careful, careful with my light. Don't you lay down. 500 experience. What up? Ooh, increases Torgal's attack potency. But I just can't see, unless I got rid of my other things. But like the other things are strength and defense, and I'm not gonna get rid of those. Burn, 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 burn.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come
Thank
to claim
you.
your just desserts.
High Cleric's Medallion.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Cid.
What might you be? I know it's purple, but I think we're good on that. You know what we can do? Let's go to our abilities, because we have 2,038. We could upgrade this, but we're not going to do that. World duration is increased. We're only 390 away from upgrading the Flames of Rebirth. We're 1,100 away from this. Upgrade increases bolts. I mean, what's going to happen is I'm going to forget to upgrade my ability points for a long time, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I have like 4,000. The Whirlwind, I'm not going to upgrade that one. So really it would be either Flames of Rebirth, which I could do soon, or I wait for the Ramu Judgment Bowl. I'm thinking maybe the Flames of Rebirth, because the Judgment Bolt, it's really powerful, but it's not an AoE. Oh, Santa Goblet! Ah! Listen to this music, too. Look how many more are potentially available. That's wild. Is that how many side quests are seriously left? I don't know. I don't know. Also, do we potentially want to, rather than going here, do we want to explore a little bit? There's so many places we can't go. Apparently we can go there. Let's, because just in case we find more, like, hunts and stuff. Yeah, I want to go over here. And is it straight? It's, like, kind of straight. Straight and to the right. Give me my ambrosia button. There she is.
Let's go.
Faster.
I am pointing straight at it. Nice. Let's grab this item though. Why not? Why not? Heads up, Scorpion.
Alright.
I don't know if we ever figured out what desert roses actually do. I feel like we have a ton of crafting materials that we like just don't know. Maybe when we get a little closer to the end game, it'll be like, hey, by the way, here's a ton of cool stuff for you to do. Okay. Hopefully it's all connected. Hello. Ooh, a salamander.
Mistakes.
And this looks like just a place that you can like drop down.
Safe.
Buddy. We'll hit him with this.
Nice try. This one.
Oh, I wasted it. So it looks like this is just a place you can drop down from over here, no doubt. Well, Torgles, chill out, buddy. It's okay.
After it.
Ah, little treat.
Come on.
I can't get over that.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia! I really hope we didn't try to like explore this area just for not being able to do anything. Peace, buddy.
Straight home now.
This was the thing that was blocked off earlier.
There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men. But now they've gone. Back to the Fang.
Bloodthirsty beasts. Watch there not be anything here. Draco's Deep. Whoa. This is wild. Let's start off on the left path. No thanks. We'll grab Ambrosia.
Let's go.
Faster.
Be safe.
Get wrecked, defense node. Should have saved my thingy. much damage. Oh, I was able to sneak it in. I almost did 50k. Woo, get parried, bro. That was super fun. This is a wild area. So we need to get over here somehow. We'll keep kind of going towards the left here. But I think it is it's gonna be another one of those things where like you have to get, yeah, we'll have to come down from here maybe, and that'll bring us over. How do we get up here then? Maybe this brings us over here. But it looks like we can get to this door. We'll keep cracking on. Just real quick though, let's just make sure we're not missing anything over here. Those are bombs. No thanks. Let's do a quick loop. Exploring loop.
Alright.
Scarlet Scorpion. A bit of coffee, Johnny. No thanks.
We're not alone.
Yeah, but Ambrosia can just vault him. Okay, so we have these ruins. Oh, hi. Item. Thank you. 6 desert roses. What up? We've done nothing but side quests. I mean, we did, like, the one main quest was basically a fetch quest. But, yeah. Are those goblins? This is another one. I wonder if that's an end game thing. Oh, hi. This is a small arena for this little guy.
No mistakes.
We'll hit him with this. We'll save our abilities, because he's... Yeah, there we go. Might as well do this. Look how much damage we did to this dude. I guess 50,000 is a trophy. Oh, buddy. Get wrecked, dude. Ah, hello. Ooh. Steel Cellcom. Well, so we found 2 of these stone. These are redstones. I think that's what they're called, redstones or reedstones. Something like that. Because that's one that was in. That's in the hideaway, but also goblins. Don't mind me, buddy. I need my 10 gil up in here. Whoa! Careful! Careful there. Is that a curl? Hi. Let's fight him.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah, let's fight this curl and then go left. Get owned! There we go. My Flames of Rebirth, I was gonna say. $41K on that. Whoa. Fine. Get out! Ooh, and that's a little oasis. Well, let's go up here and have it tell us that we can't go this way. Even though I don't understand why, because we're on the other side of the oops.
To ride from here.
No need to ride from here. That means big bad monster. Whoopsies.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
We'll come back. This is what we saw from the top there. Let's grab this item. Wild Knack. Yo, Bug, what up? Yeah, why not? Okay, chill. Well, now we know where the abandoned fishing village is. We still can't get Ambrosia back. Rather than see where this takes us, though. And that doesn't take us down there. Let's go, let's see if it gives us Ambrosia back. It does. Surdra's Thread. And it's just a thing leading up to like a boss area. Or a hunt, probably. Who knows? Maybe the Breaker of Worlds is over here. Probably not, but might as well check it out. Man, I'm almost at 3 hours already. That is insane. I do not feel like a... Ooh. Hi. Buddy. Helgaroo? You're a beefy one, aren't you? hit him with this. I wonder if this is one of those situations where it's like if you beat the one enemy, then a bigger enemy will come down. Be pretty sick. 49! Oh, so close to another 50k. Okay, buddy.
Nice try.
Yeah, get out. Is really nothing bigger is gonna come back? Well, crud. Where are you? There you are.
Let's go.
So does this have a special name? Surdra's Weft. Noted for when we get... So when we inevitably get a hunt that says Surdra's Weft. Because this, like, you wouldn't just put a big boss arena here and not put a big boss here. Eventually. I wonder if it would be faster. Because we're so out here. All I want to do is go right there. But... And we've been kind of everywhere already. We'll go back. We'll go back on foot. It's alright. My goal was just to play for 3 hours, but that's in 13 minutes from now, so... I can't just basically do all side quests the whole 3 hours. But, I mean, that's how easy it is to get sucked up in that stuff. But that also means that tomorrow, it'll be like all main mission stuff. My goal is to try and finish this by the end of the month, but I also have a vacation coming up, so... Might not be able to make that happen, but...
It'll do, go.
We're gonna do as much as we can. For sure. For sure. Now, I'm wondering, though, why you can't use Ambrosia in this town. Like, what is supposed to be happening in this town? Is there something in here? A chest? Perhaps? Nothing? Ooh. Am I gonna run into somebody? Somebody? Anybody? Let's just hit him with that. Boom! Hey, buddy. 240 experience for that. This looks like a fight arena too. Alas. 10 gil though. What up? I don't know why I find that so funny. There we are.
Come on.
Come on.
Faster.
We're gonna not jump off this time. Let's see if we can open this door. If we could, that'd be sweet. Maybe when we go, you know what? Maybe when we go here and we get to our destination, maybe it'll be like, oh, you need to go back to this abandoned fishing village. Classic.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Make for Buckland? Or Bucklad, rather. There's all the stuff we just explored. And you can kind of see the other side of it too, so... Back up to 4 potions. Sorry, lads. Gilbug. We have to have like 70 Gilbugs. So many Gilbugs. All the Gilbugs. Are these dudes still here? No. And all the goods are gone. You shady boogers.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
Whoa.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Fallen ruin. A. I feel like the thing said. I feel like the hunt thing said Rosaria though. We are not in Rosaria. Oh hi fellas. Yeah. Get nuts. Stay down. 5 chunks of we're right. What a... Yeah, give me all that stuff. Look at all my stuff. Look at my stuff. Oop. Okay, the Vaults. That's a funky name. The Bucklad. We did it. And now it's gonna be like, turn back around. Whoa. Whoa. The final sin?
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
Dude.
I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long
Wait.
ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power.
Is this where Leviathan is going to be?
Place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Yeah, this looks like a huge hole.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominant sin bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their Eikons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
You know it.
Just look at this place.
It's gorgeous.
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Torgo's like, I smell Eikons.
The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
He's like, I smell Leviathan. Who I'm assuming is in this game. Ah, meanwhile, been a while since we cut away to some story stuff. Siege of the Imperial Court.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambre.
Interesting.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
He is an actual boy.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor
Hubris,
whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrek.
This guy stinks.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this?
I forgot that Joshua already made it to Dion.
And my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Speaking of people who stink.
Trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
He's so intense looking.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Well, plot thickens. Onward! Whoa. Republican Gate. Steps of the Forgotten. Ooh, a shop. Nice.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
More like, oh my god. That's so gorgeous looking. Anything over here? Some enemies? Oh, hi. I'll just... No thanks.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Whoa! Okay. Buddy. That was interesting. Look at this thing. I was wondering what the giant blue hole was on the map. Definitely wondering what that was.
Run like the wind.
We'll go check out the gate. We'll go have somebody say, "Gate's closed. I'm going to smoke it. Just leave me alone."
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Randalar.
Oh, I'm done for.
Valdry. Valdra. Empty shard.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Valdry. Etc. So let's go over here. And then we'll go back up here. Give me my ambrosia.
Let's go.
Interesting that he has a different whistle. Like, does ambrosia just come in any whistle? Valdra. Like football lad. Hello? Okay, fellas. Chill. I can't.
You deserve a rest.
Why can't I? Or do I need ambrosia? Y'all chill.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to. Without the crystal's blessing.
So I'm wondering if that means that that symbol that we saw... Wait, was that item? Oh. I wonder if that symbol that we saw meant that you need ambrosia to make that jump. Let's go see. Shall we? Oh, let's do. Well,
straight home now.
Now we're just gonna. Ooh, get wrecked. Can I do it now? Yes, I can. Good. Good. I'm sorry. No way it's as good as Excalibur. What was our last sword? 250 and 235. So it's better than our last sword. It's not as good as Excalibur, as you can imagine. Whoa, it took all the other guys out too? The range on this dang thing. Give me all them items. Is there still a dude? Or is it just it's counting those enemies that are all the way down there? Silly. It's very silly. Are Torgal and Jill just down there fighting? Whatever, you guys do your thing. Well, here's another hunt location. Probably. Does this say? Oh, it's Makith. I mean, at least Jill and Torgal are wrecking some stuff. They kind of did most of the work for me. And we've thoroughly explored. It's off to Boklad. Hopefully it doesn't trigger an hour's worth of stuff. We'll check out the shop. Glad Mark. This is ridiculous looking. It's so gorgeous. There you are.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, girl?
Like, I can't get over this. Ah. Ah! Plaza and the traders. Gate. Proven portage. I just want the shop.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
Post haste.
Crimson Caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
There's the shop, but let's keep exploring a little bit, just in case there are any chests. Ooh, and there was a song in there. Nice.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
Hello?
Can you believe it?
You hear that? You hear them talking about the side quest? That's what I'm talking about.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them.
I have like millions of gil, girl. Millions. That scared the heck out of me.
Well met.
Well met. No thanks. 134 desert roses. I should just start buying these.
A fine choice.
Still only 2
You're welcome anytime.
elixirs at a time. What a... That's so funny. You're welcome anytime. Out of my sight, wretch!
Wanderers from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can
Feast your eyes! Ooh.
How
The
much
salted
for a
breads.
measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Where's Goots?
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that
Not
pass.
the likes of you.
Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I know that I left them. I'm
Just when
just
half
doing
the
some
people
exploring.
come
Chill out, quest marker.
You should come with me.
Okay, kitty coming over.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Here. There he is.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bucklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find
Now
her?
I'm gonna have kitty hair all over my face.
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans up that
Mhm.
way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Off you go.
Looking to hire a coach?
Oh, hello.
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live
She
and
looks
breathe.
so intense.
Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
Quite the motley crew.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh. Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
She's like, your face is almost as intense as
So
mine.
neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Correct.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
In a cutscene.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes.
Fake
The
IDs.
same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we
He's
find
such a
the people who took the
goofball.
pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
Well, right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Seal obtained, what up?
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
All the way back up there, road.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Guy stinks. Alright, furniture maker.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Ew. Keep you warmer in the desert, aren't we?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too. Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Mm-hmm. I went the wrong way.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as
I bet they are.
To the Dominion. Life will...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked!
I'm so hungry,
Can I
right?
interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then.
Suppose so.
For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What
Jeez.
I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I'll take the large one.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry.
Quite the mouth on this one.
I'll leave you alone.
Quite the mouth on this one.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
I didn't see another quest marker.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Naturally.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
Hansa A.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come on!
carry your goods. I'm cheap.
No thanks, buddy.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Hello.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
What's your language, buddy?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Hanser.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
We're gonna corner him on the cliff.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones.
He's like
Whatever you do to
Hodor.
me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
We gonna fight? Yeah, we're gonna fight. Hello.
Cowards.
Look at this
You will
dude.
not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Who is this person? Who is Master Theo?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Botland their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what
He's
they
a
made
good
him do.
lad.
If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, nice. 350 experience for that. What up?
Oh.
So I think it's time to upgrade Flames of Rebirth.
Where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boglad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
You just have to go talk to 50 more people.
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then?
Lateney's...
It's right over the... Oh. They're gonna be back here. Like, we know they're gonna be back here.
To the south, past the camp.
But I think this is the perfect backdrop. This is just like the coolest thing ever. But I gotta call it there for the night. And we'll pick back up at this exact point tomorrow. So good. I know this was a very side quest heavy thing, but hopefully we can focus a lot more on main quest stuff for the next episode. But if you've been hanging out, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're watching this after the fact, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Make sure you do follow me on Twitter for all sorts of announcements. But yeah, I will be back hopefully tomorrow, picking up from this exact moment. So, again, thank you so much. Make sure you do love yourself, love those around you, and I will see you next time.